Today on Blind Tag Wrestling News Now, AJ Lee is making her return to pro wrestling, and we have all the details.
We have news on Tony Khan's big announcement and what that means for the AEW Women's Division.
New Japan Pro Wrestling's G1 has just completed Night 11, and we have your latest standings.
And by the way, some people may call him a space cowboy. Not sure if he's a gangster of love, but we do now know he was the Joker, and the last laugh may be at Kenny Omega's expense, as Hangman Adam Page is back, and he has earned himself a long-awaited AEW title shot against the best bout machine.
That's a mouthful.
It is indeed.
And I do appreciate the Joker reference. It's a little Steve Miller, a little, some people call me Maurice. So that's some good stuff. You know, he was the Joker. I am John.
And I'm Raja.
We are cavemen. And you're watching Blind Tag Wrestling News Now. Now listen, I want all of you to do something. I want all of you to go to your spouse's computer. I want you to go to your grandmother's computer. I want you to go to your next door neighbor's computer. And I want you to share, subscribe the show. All right. I want you to like the show. I want you to live inside the show. I'm inviting you over to the house. And we're going to go, wow, as we talk a little Christopher Walk. Wow. I can't wait to talk about wow. Listen, we love you guys. Appreciate it so much. We appreciate you watching. Appreciate you loving the show. Heard from a few of you.
Yes.
We're wanting to grow this thing, obviously, day in, day out. A lot of work goes into this. And in saying that, I really want to get it out there. As much as we can, we know it out there. We're not going to leave you. We're not going to leave you behind. We're not going to leave you there by yourself.
No.
We're going to be here. We're going to grow old with you. All we want from you, just subscribe to the show. Share the show.
Like,
with your
comment.
friends. All that good stuff. All right, so what's going on?
All right, so AEW Dynamite.
Dynamite.
We can just jump right in just like they did, because we opened up with The Elite versus Bryan Danielson, Jurassic Express, and Christian Cage, all already in the ring, ready to go.
Jesus Lord.
And boy howdy, did they go.
Boy howdy indeed. It was quite a hell of
Goodness.
I mean, my God. It was a hell of a match. A hell of a show, but...
Yeah, definitely. This match was insanity, and there was so many, like, combination super kicks. And the ending with the 4-way BTE trigger, ow.
Yeah.
Like, where your head has nowhere to go.
Yeah, there was
from all sides.
There was a lot of, I mean, you know, you can even say there's a beauty sometimes in a botch. Because you'll never know if it was a botch or not with the Elite, because they, you know, they like to troll the people before they get a chance to troll them.
Yes.
But, you know, when you've got a degree of difficulty set to 20 on a scale of 1 to 5,
yes.
I mean, it's going to happen from time to time. And I think it was a beautiful part to the match. And the fact that just keep going, you know, just keep going. It was such high intensity. It almost doesn't lose marks from me. Yeah. Just because it's the talent involved in that match, and I love the combinations involved. One big thing that really I noticed to me was Luchasaurus is over as hell in Philadelphia.
Oh, man.
My God.
People love him.
When you have Bryan Danielson in a match, and it's just Luchasaurus, you know, the whole time, it's a pretty big deal. So, you know, it was...
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't try to pick Luchasaurus up.
Yeah, no, it was a hell of a match, man. And, you know, they'll turn that into something.
Oh, yeah, like 6 months down the line, they'll be like, you remember when you made me drop Luchasaurus?
It'll get turned into something as soon as the next BTE comes out.
Oh, man.
It'll be turned into something. This will always be something.
It will be.
So it's pretty funny. But, man, the match itself was just bonkers, as we're used to for the start of Dynamite. We're used to all these things. It's too much to call move for move to you because you just have to go out of your way to see it. It's one of those type deals that is... whenever we're getting a Rise of Terminator again, you could tell that Kenny Omega's turned it right back up, right?
Yeah.
He's back
in the game.
Yeah, exactly. He's back in form. So I'm excited about it.
Oh, man. Then we got to see CM Punk, who called out Daniel Garcia. Holy crap. That's like a match you've been dying to see.
I'm going to need alone time to watch that match.
Oh, no.
Daniel Garcia is my boy.
Yes.
And I can't wait to see him and his beautiful mind-looking ass out there, you know, going against Punk. It's really an amazing matchup as far as the work ethic, the young work ethic, the smart veteran. Is he gonna? This kid thinks he's all that in a bag of chips, right? So
it's because he is.
he really is. But he's not the dip yet.
No.
And CM Punk knows all about the dip, and he's going to come in there and take it out. I mean, I know how it's going to end, but the fun part is watching it get to that point with him.
Yes.
How's he going to elevate this? How's it going to, it's just fun. He comes out there with such a genuine promo, and it's always such a genuine promo of Punk. He just knows how to talk to people.
Yeah.
So
you guys tired of me yet?
The cool thing about it is Punk genuinely talks to you like, he talks to 20,000 people and 2 million, 3 million people like we're sitting here right now.
Right. He's just having a one-on-one conversation.
Super comfortable. I think he would come out there in like slippers and a robe and be fine.
Yeah.
You can tell he doesn't take a long time to primp. He's just like, all right, this is me. Here I am. I'm ready. Jumping back in the crowd again. And if you jump in a crowd of people in Philadelphia,
you never know what you're going to get.
Yeah, man. You don't know. I mean, venereal diseases, cooties, things like that. So,
oh, man.
I love you, Philly. And I actually do. I love Philly. I enjoyed my time there, ECW Arena, so good stuff.
I know something else you love. Arn Anderson. This little spot was so great. Oh, man. I died laughing when Cody came out on the balcony. He's like, Arn? What are you doing at my house?
So I got this little gym.
Oh, man.
And it's a funny story to this because I was just going to show you guys here. So I got this little gym right here, little orange shirt, right? Just for fun, just because, Arn's become sort of, a cult hero for us here, a mascot on the show. Just because it's wonderful. We love it. We've had a lot of fun with it so far. And last night, doing the live tweets, and by the way, follow us on Twitter, and we'll live tweet all the big shows with you and put up as many snarky comments as we can. So last night I thought it'd be funny to get my gun and to take an actual picture with the orange shirt on and, just have a little good laugh, haha. Well, guess what? I found out you can't do on Twitter.
Post a picture with a gun in it.
Yep. So I'm lucky we still have an account this morning.
Yeah.
You may not be able to see it. I don't know how locked out it is. I tried posting a picture like all gangster. I wasn't thinking gangster.
No,
I was
thinking
thinking Grandpappy Arn and my gun. And yeah, Twitter didn't agree with me.
So it seems like he's still trying to help Cody get his head in the game, but Cody's like, stop burning my clothes.
All right. Listen, producer. You can't show the picture of me with the gun while I'm talking about it. That's crossing the line. See, Twitter will be looking for you. All right.
No, man. So after that, we got the TNT title match between Sammy Guevara and Bobby Fish. And man, when I say somebody got the crap kicked out of him.
Yeah. It was a little snuggalicious. And, it hit him so hard it made him all eat. I think that was to prevent the lawsuit. It was just like, well, thanks, Sammy. Bobby's all elite now. It's like every time you stiff somebody really, really bad, or
Bobby wasn't light either. Tell you what, they beat each other.
No, and it's such a great pickup too. They announced last night, of course, on Twitter that Bobby is all elite now.
Yes, congratulations.
And the cool thing about that is he's another player coach. He's another one that can actually work with the young guys.
Lots of experience.
And exactly. And he's worked with the New Japan-esque Ring of Honor guys so he knows that style a lot more than some of your other coaches that are great coaches.
Right.
But they're more in that late 90s Nitro kind of deal. They're not and not all of them. But a good number of them.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got Attitude Era guys, you've got Nitro guys, you've got ECW guys, you've got Ring of Honor guys, so it's a cool mix that all is coming into this one thing.
Yeah, for sure. And then after the match, American Top Team had to make their presence known. They attacked Sammy, and then Fuego came out to do nothing, and Chris Jericho and Jake Hager came out to help.
Pretty exciting stuff because Junior Dos Santos, I mean, he's going to be a good wrestler. He looks like a pro wrestler.
He does.
He'll never do a promo.
That's why Dan Lambert is there.
Ever. But Dan Lambert's an old school manager.
Yeah.
He's an old school throwback. I enjoy Dan Lambert. I enjoy the Heat. I enjoy Paige Van Zant's OnlyFans. I enjoy...
Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa.
No, like her OnlyFans that are sitting like in the third row in Philadelphia.
Right. I got you.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to be in Miami soon, so American Top Team's raring to go.
So, yeah, and we're going to have my favorite UFC fighter. What's so funny about this, that's not a gimmick. That's like, he's really my favorite UFC fighter. And Jorge Masvidal.
Yeah. He's going to be there.
He's going to be there, and he's the worker. He's the fur coat wearing. I mean, this guy is current UFC too. That's the beauty of it. You know, it's not like UFC fighter, and it's some guy they've dug up out of the UFC 3 event. So, hey, how you doing? I was in it when they had a tournament champion. I'll take all of you on. It's just one of those things. I mean, it's because that happens. Where they dig, somebody else up again that they've done a few times. Shamrock.
This is the BMF.
Shamrock
champion.
comes out there just looking meaner and more, and you don't understand how he's still a thing. Like it's like, how do you still look that way? I know you were old when I saw you in like 2001.
Oh man.
How are you still? I don't get it. I don't understand it. He's like Michael Douglas. Michael Douglas did that for a very long time. Anyway, go ahead.
Oh, well, the Acclaim challenged the Lucha Brothers to a tag team title match on Rampage. And then we had our big announcement from Tony Schiavone via Tony Khan.
Yes.
We had the TBS Women's Championship unveiled.
Isn't it cool?
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. And somebody that I know really well has been talking about how the women's title belts are too small. And
the first one was.
You know what?
Ridiculous.
I just need an arrow that's just ding, ding, ding. This one right here. So, and guess who was happy?
I can't be the only one that thought that.
Guess who was happy about the size of the title belt?
It looks just like the TNT title. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, man, it's cool. I agree with her now that I've seen it on a proper girl. When I've been trying to envision like some girl like having Rio trying to like drag it out like she's pulling a rickshaw or something. And I didn't know how we were going to do that. And now that I've seen Aubrey, she was just like, oh hey.
Yes.
This is it. And it looks really good. It looks great.
It looks fantastic.
So I didn't know that was a problem. Now I do.
They're going to have a tournament to decide who is the first TBS champion.
Exactly. And I think that's awesome. And I think we needed a secondary title in the women's division because it's really kind of log jammed.
Yes.
And this gives us a chance when you have somebody that's dominant, say like a Jade, right?
Right.
Jade's not someone that needs a belt.
No.
You can't give Jade a belt because how the hell are you going to get it off of her?
Exactly.
Without destroying her whole character.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, this is like the Andre the Giant problem.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Andre never needed a belt.
She's supposed to be like that bitch.
Yeah, exactly. If she does get the belt, it can never leave her unless you do it in a very sneakily way. And sneakily is now a word because of that. And sneakily was already a word. No, maybe, yeah, okay. It doesn't matter. Hold on a second. Reset. All right. So
maybe Jamie Hayter will get it and they'll just all have the belts in that one little stable.
I was thinking of this, and this is all about belts. We've been talking about the trios belt and all these belts. This was the best belt to add.
Uh-huh. And
the reason being, trios matches are not going to be something you can really feature a trios team like so much so that the belts are going to matter that much. A tournament though, going back to like the best of the trios and all this, having like a trios tournament once a year would be an awesome gimmick for a Dynamite and Rampage.
More of a trophy kind of deal.
Yeah, I mean,
a title.
You could even do Dark and start it on Dark and go all the way up.
Yeah.
Have a cool thing and have the trophy that once a year. Have a gimmick out of the trophy. You always have a gimmick with the trophy. Somebody wins the trophy, you have to destroy the trophy.
Right.
That starts a whole new thing.
Right.
Jealousy and all this stuff. But yeah, the tournament thing, I think would be the way to go. Like have the Trios Cup or something.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
We could name it after some dead dude.
I'm here for it. You got to name it after a trios, famous trios.
Yeah, like the
Freebirds.
Oh. Not the Pekesky sisters. So
Darby Allin talked a little bit about his face paint, why he paints his face the way he does before his match with Nick Comoroto.
Yeah, I was having a lot of fun, and then this promo was great.
Yeah.
JR looked really good, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, it was like JR, he looked like he's losing some weight or something. I can't tell you. But maybe it's that he looked happy because he was on there with Darby. I don't know.
He likes Darby.
But, you know, Darby is on there, and it was very intense. It was just like, you know, yeah, that's exactly why I was feeling that way because, you know, my uncle drank a lot because I was like bringing him down. I really depressed him that day, but
we love Darby.
We do love Darby. We love this about Darby.
Yes,
It's
the reason we love him.
He's very Mazzy Star, fade into you.
Yes, he is.
So yeah. Anyway, this is very good.
So he defeated Nick Comoroto. He seemed a little worse.
Caveman!
He seems a little worse for wear after that, but, you know, he got the job done. And then Dante Martin came out to the ring.
He did.
Poor Dante.
In his like pajamas?
He's like, I'm laying down an open challenge.
He's like, I didn't have my gear here yet.
Wrong words to say.
Yeah, he did. He laid down an open challenge and he got it.
Somebody accepted his challenge.
Somebody picked it up, baby.
As soon as the lights went off, I was like, oh God, run, Dante, run.
Yeah.
Get out of there.
So Malachi Black.
Yes.
He's gonna get black masked all over the place. It's gonna be a good match, though. I think that Dante will absolutely take him to the limit.
Yeah.
And then
he could like stay out of his way.
And then he'll get black masked.
Yeah. Poor Dante. Oh man. Ricky Starks came out and he was like, too bad Brian Cage isn't here. I would have challenged him to a street fight.
And not only is Brian Cage there, but apparently he drives to the building in his gear.
Yeah, he's just back there waiting.
Yeah, drinking swole drinks. And obviously getting vitamin B shots.
Yeah, so he came out and he tried to kill Ricky Starks, but Team Taz saved him at the last second. Lucky for him. Not so lucky for him is he's still going to have to face him. So.
Yes. But lucky for us.
Oh, now we get ready for gloating because we had the Hikaru Shida match.
Holy Shida. So, somebody said, boy, wouldn't it be funny if Shida didn't win? And lo and behold, guess what happened? Shida lost. That's right.
She did.
She lost bad. She lost by tapping out.
Yes. And then she got hit with her trophy.
She got hit with her little trophy, her little I won 50 matches first trophy.
Except she didn't yet.
I really want another girl to win 50 matches first. It's just so fitting and funny now. But
it's sad.
Obviously, we know what's going to happen on this. There's probably going to be if I was to guess, we're going to have a women's faction. And it's going to be all women, no men in it, not a woman that's extra in a men's faction. It's going to be an all women's faction. And in that women's faction, you're going to have the heel Shida that's following maybe a Serena Deeb type veteran type person that is like, you know what? Screw all these people, screw all these fans. They don't care about you. You have to worry about winning. And Shida, because you are so worried about, I make my own gear and I play video games. Instead of using your skills and kneeing people to next week, you could have won this match. So you see what I'm saying? Like the heel turn, I think could happen just from that kind of stuff. Because I'd already seen hints of a heel turn, but they put over Serena Deeb acting different. And I thought Serena Deeb's always had resting bitch face. Like
she's always been.
I was like, she's not different at all. Anyway.
Oh, man. So after, accepting a match with MJF for next week, Darby Allin was ruthlessly attacked by a bunch of masked men.
I had no idea who they are.
No. How did they get in?
I don't know. It's really, really scary.
Yeah,
because,
he's now not been cleared.
Yeah, we don't know who they are. They could be from another, that damn forbidden door. Will you believe it? Oh, the last person through, I blame you.
Lock the door behind you.
You hear me, Bobby Fish? We just give you a damn contract. You left the damn door open.
Yeah, you did. And
close the damn door.
Now Darby Allin can't have a match next week.
You never know who could come through that damn thing. You leave doors like that open, you're going to have Drake Maverick come through or something. Close the door.
Oh, man. So
I
after
think
that,
Johnny Gargano's going to come through that door soon.
oh man, please.
So he took all his references to NXT off his tweeter.
Oh man,
Yeah,
I'm okay with
it's crazy though. I mean, he took it all off there. So the rumor Bert.
no,
Dadgummit.
you said it this time,
Yeah, but I wasn't actually doing a story on it.
but you can't say it.
The rumor. They flock up behind me like that, and it's just like, yeah, okay. Anyway, Johnny Gargano to AEW confirmed. So his contract's up in December, and it's really getting close to long December.
Yes.
Gargano's coming round.
And he'd only have to wait for 30 days.
He might bring his old lady too.
Ooh, yes.
That'd be really cool. In AEW, that'd be really cool. We could super kick her again.
After she has the baby. Preferably.
Anyway.
So next, Leo Rush kind of offered his help to Dante Martin. He did. Allow me to help you rise to the top, young man.
I love Leo Rush.
And then Britt Baker was there. She's just like, I'm glad there's another title, so you'll all leave me alone.
Yeah, and I agree with her.
Yeah, she's like, stop barking up this tree.
Just leave her alone.
Go do something else.
Leave her alone.
Oh, and then we had the casino ladder match.
Britt Baker is the only person from Pittsburgh that could ever be cheered in Philly. Just gonna throw that out there. I knew that she would be booed.
Right.
And they were just like, they loved her. I mean, they hated Shane Douglas. I mean, they end up liking him, but he's the damn franchise. But it was like, you got Pittsburgh colors on, baby.
Well,
sorry.
Britt Baker is
She transcends
different.
football allegiance. So, anyway.
So we had the casino ladder match. Everyone coming out there trying to kill each other, throwing each other on ladders.
It was a great ladder match.
It was.
It was like a classic Money in the Bank, old school Money in the Bank ladder match.
It even had Matt Hardy in it.
And it had Matt Hardy in it. So, I'm sorry. Matt Hardy, I love you, but I worry now.
Yeah.
Because something left me that night that you hit the concrete.
Yeah.
And I'm not
your
even
safety.
playing, dude. Like, listen, this is me to you, all right? I worry. I don't want to see somebody that I admire so much all these years, and somebody that, a team that I love and inspired so many of us,
Right.
I don't want to see somebody get super hurt. So I worry about stuff like that, those things. You only got so many on your bump card.
Yeah.
And I think your bump card was up in like 01. I mean, seriously, unless you got a new one. So anyway.
He has get all the stamps, you get one free sort of deal.
Yeah. He's doing great as a manager. I just wish it was,
Yes. After everyone came out, we had the Joker appear.
Yeah. Yes, Batman. All right.
Hangman Page is back at it again.
Hangman.
He looked fantastic,
He
too.
did. Nice tights.
Nice gear, yeah. And then he came out there and he tried to kill Pac, and, he won.
It was violent.
It was.
It was terrifying.
A few times there, when he went through that table and landed on his knee and tried to kill Pac,
It was
scary.
Dude, it was something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it was violent. You got to go out of your way to see this.
And I didn't actually know if Hangman was going to win. I thought maybe Mox would get it there for a minute and try get his revenge.
So the story of Hangman is done. I mean, he's no longer having a bad day. Now everything can be good.
He's having a good day at last.
Yeah.
And this is kind of like a renaissance of the very first AEW event where he won the casino ladder match to get the very first title match.
Yeah.
It's like he gets to start over.
Absolutely. I'm pretty excited about it. I mean, this is going to be, in my opinion, this is Hangman. He was always going to be the guy to beat Kenny.
Yeah.
He had to be.
It's the only way he can go.
Because of the story.
Yeah.
And he's gonna win this. He's gonna win this. And I don't think he can keep it very long. Okay. But Hangman will be maybe one of those 12-time champions, but he can't keep it very long. He's the babyface. So
yeah,
that's not any fun.
But as long as he gets it, that's the important part.
Yeah, he gets it. And and at the same time, I bet he gets it. And then we have the 60-minute Danielson Omega match without a title.
That would be amazing.
Or a TNT title. You never know, right?
You never know.
Because that could be something to happen. So great stuff. Dynamite. I mean, my God.
It was amazing.
It was a really great Dynamite. It
a lot
really
of fun.
fitting that it was the anniversary because it felt like a culmination of everything for the past 2 years. You had great wrestling, you had dangerous spots, you had big announcement surprises,
yes.
You had screwy production. I mean, it was like, hey, we're going to remind you the first couple of months, because they've had really seamless production for a very long time. It was kind of funny last night. It was like, hey, here's our throwback. And they had
the mic doesn't work.
Yeah, they had a few moments last night that was weird for them. Yeah, it really was. But Rampage coming up,
yes,
it's going to be fantastic.
It is.
What's the lineup?
So coming up tomorrow night on AEW Rampage, we have...
I'm excited.
CM Punk versus Daniel Garcia.
Oh!
AEW Tag Team Champions Lucha Brothers versus The Acclaimed.
Ah!
FTW Champion Ricky Starks versus Brian Cage in a street fight.
Dude, it's like all the guys that I'm in love with.
And Jade Cargill versus Sky Blue.
Sky Blue.
Sorry about your luck.
It's all the guys and the girl.
Oh, man.
So Sky Blue is really exciting.
Yes.
But my God.
Yeah.
That's some really...
It's a stacked Rampage, honestly.
That's some cool matches. And again, we don't do spoilers here.
No, spoiler-free zone.
We don't read them ourselves. We don't tell you.
As far as we're concerned, Rampage is live on Friday nights.
Yeah, it's going to stay that way.
And the only thing they've announced for next week's Dynamite, which is going to be on Saturday, in case you missed the many reminders last night that it's going to be on Saturday, is the 6-man match between Junior Dos Santos, Ethan Page, and Scorpio Sky versus Jake Hager, Chris Jericho, and Sammy Guevara.
With Jorge Masvidal.
Yes, with Jorge Masvidal.
He said it
Dan
twice.
Lambert.
So it must be the truth.
Yes, so a lot of fun.
Yeah, a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
Very excited.
Getting into the thick of it.
We're about 5 weeks away from Full Gear.
So excited.
So
Love a good pay-per-view.
right now is definitely the build time. So, I think we're absolutely looking at Hangman versus Kenny.
They have to do that at the pay-per-view.
Yeah, for the World Heavyweight title. And we'll see what happens with the Lucha Bros during this Acclaim match. We're getting close to that, too. You're going to figure out who the tag team is that's going to be facing them. We're going to figure out everything. I mean, everything that's happening right now is obviously going to be going into...
Yeah, I'd say they will do the tournament for the women to lead up to Full Gear, perhaps, for the final of that.
Yeah, they should. They really
so that'll be fun, too.
Yeah, I'm excited about all of it. So it's really great stuff. Good job. Good show, old man.
Yes, good show. Good show. So we had another night of the G1.
Yes, we did.
The sixth night for A Block, so night 11 in total.
Yeah.
And
just recently ended.
Yes, it did. Just a few hours.
So we're just going to run through some of the results for you and, and give you the standings right here.
Yes.
So here's the current standings and what happened.
Yes. So gaining 2 points last night, we had Kenta, Kota Ibushi, Zack Sabre Jr., Shingo Takagi, and Tomohiro Ishii all won their matches last night.
So it's funny because it's so many of our favorites.
Yeah.
And so many of the ones that we want, we want to win, and nobody really got an advantage off of it. No. So ZSJ, he got another.
Well, now ZSJ and Kota Ibushi are at the top in A Block with 10. So
wow.
That's great leaders for that block.
Yeah, so we've got
who's gonna win?
We've got 10 point two 10-pointers on both sides, right?
Yes, we do, because Jeff Cobb and Okada have 10 points, and they have their 6th matches coming up tonight/tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I mean that's insane, man.
Yeah, so if you want to watch B Block,
obviously we've had some people pull away from the pack. So
yeah, for sure. I mean, they're not far ahead, like 2 points ahead. Like one match could change everything.
Yeah,
but
But one match is a lot in New Japan. So
it is.
I'm pretty excited. Anyway, go out of your way to see it if you're not already on there. They've been doing a lot of free trial stuff, where you can watch this event free, that event free.
Yeah.
So a couple of those nights are still on there free, if you want to go check them out. Really great stuff. I think you'll get hooked if you've never done it. We're going to keep, bringing it to you because I think it needs more coverage in the United States than what it gets.
And we're getting into the home stretch, so things are going to start getting crazy here soon.
Yeah.
You're like, who's going to win?
Listen, it's the best wrestling you'll ever see.
People start getting eliminated like they have no chance of winning. That fun stuff.
High drama.
High drama.
And speaking of high drama, we finally got a little return happening. And the return is something I never thought I was going to see because I figured I would see it already if I was going to see it.
Right.
But AJ Lee, although maybe not wrestling, we don't know yet.
We don't know.
Is back in wrestling.
Yes, she is. So announced yesterday, WoW Superhero.
Yeah.
WoW Women of Wrestling is coming back to television.
Sorry.
And AJ Lee will be there as a producer.
All I hear is Christopher Walken in my head. Christopher Walken, who I love so much. And one of the bigger, if you've never seen Pulp Fiction, which hopefully our demographic, all of you know Pulp Fiction really well, but if there's any youngins watching and you've never watched Pulp Fiction, just watch the scene where he's talking to the kid about the watch. It's all that really matters. And you'll go, wow.
Oh, man.
Wow. Okay, I'm done.
If he's in something, we'll probably watch it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So AJ Lee's going to be a producer for the TV show coming up. And they announced that they've signed a deal with Viacom CBS for 2022. So their show will start in the fall of 2022 with like old episodes starting to air in December of this year. So you can get some caught up.
Yeah, that's really cool. So it'd be on their streaming, I'm sure.
Yes.
So
it'll be on the CW seed.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, it's
and
cool.
I like how they tied in the superhero theme because CW does a lot of that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's really cool that they got that distribution, though. That's huge.
It is.
I mean, that's
Good
network. So, yeah, this is going to be big, and it has potential of being gigantic, especially with AJ Lee's participation. Tessa was a big deal.
Yeah.
But AJ Lee is kind of like left at the top of her game, kind of like somebody else that she's, married to.
Someone that she might live with.
Yeah.
And she didn't rule out a return into the ring.
No.
But right now, she's behind the scenes.
At the very least, she can return to Scooby-Doo. She was really good in that. So
it's a good movie.
That is a good movie. It's like
it's a lot of fun.
Is it Scooby-Doo WrestleMania or something like that?
Yeah. They go to WrestleMania.
Yeah.
The Courage the Cowardly Dog one's really good too.
Did you think so?
I liked Courage when I was a kid, so it's like nostalgia for me.
I love Courage the Cowardly Dog, but
except the foot one scarred me for life.
Well, there's some information. You know what? There's your fact for today. I'm John.
I'm Raja.
So long from Blind Tag Wrestling News Now.